In the dusty backroom of the Cairo Museum, hidden among forgotten relics, stood a small statue of Anubis, the jackal-headed god of the dead. Carved from black basalt, its eyes glinted with an unnatural sheen, as if watching the world through a veil of malice. The statue had arrived decades ago, unearthed from a tomb in the Valley of the Kings, accompanied by a crumbling papyrus warning of a curse: "He who disturbs the guardian shall know no peace, for it walks unseen." The archaeologists who found it dismissed the curse as superstition until they began to vanish, one by one, leaving behind only whispers of something moving in the shadows. Dr. Evelyn Hart, a British Egyptologist, acquired the statue in 2024 for her private collection. She'd heard the rumors but scoffed at them, her rational mind rejecting tales of the supernatural. She placed it on a pedestal in her London study, its sleek form a striking contrast to the cluttered bookshelves and dim lamplight. At first, nothing seemed amiss. She'd work late into the night, cataloguing artifacts, the statue a silent sentinel in the corner. But then she noticed the oddities. One morning, she found her desk chair overturned, though she'd left it neatly tucked in. A book on Egyptian curses lay open on the floor, its pages inexplicably torn. She blamed exhaustion, her cat, anything but the statue. Yet the disturbances grew stranger. A cup of tea she'd left on the desk was found shattered in the kitchen. Footsteps echoed in the empty house when she was alone. And once, in the dead of night, she woke to the sound of scraping stone, a slow, deliberate grind that stopped the moment she flicked on the light. Evelyn installed a camera, determined to catch the culprit. The first night's footage showed nothing but her sleeping form on the couch, the statue motionless in its place. But the second night, the feed glitched. At 3:13 a.m., the screen flickered, and when it cleared, the statue was gone. Seconds later, it reappeared, closer to the camera, its head tilted as if staring directly into the lens. Her heart pounding, Evelyn rewound the tape. The glitch hid the movement, but the statue's new position was undeniable. It had moved. She locked it in a glass case, bolting the study door. That night, she slept with the lights on, clutching a cricket bat. The house was silent until dawn, when a crash jolted her awake. The study door hung off its hinges, the glass case shattered. The statue stood in the center of the room, its jackal snout glistening with something wet, something red. Her cat was missing. Desperate, Evelyn called a colleague, Dr. Omar Khalid, an expert in ancient curses. He arrived pale and trembling, clutching the translated papyrus. "It's not just a statue," he whispered. "It's a vessel. Anubis bound a soul to it, or a priest who betrayed him. It moves when unwatched, seeking vengeance on the living." He urged her to destroy it, but Evelyn hesitated. It was too valuable, too rare. That night, she stayed up, eyes fixed on the statue, determined to prove it was a trick. Hours passed, her eyelids grew heavy, and exhaustion won. She blinked, just once, and the statue was no longer on the pedestal. A cold breath grazed her neck. She spun around, but the room was empty. The lights flickered, and the scraping began again, louder, closer. Her scream caught in her throat as the power died, plunging the house into darkness. When Omar returned the next morning, the house was silent. Evelyn was gone. The statue sat on the pedestal, its eyes gleaming brighter than ever, a faint smear of blood on its claws. Beside it lay the papyrus, its warning now stained with fresh ink: "It sees you too." The statue was returned to the Cairo Museum, locked in a vault. But the staff whisper of noises at night, scraping stone, soft growls, and the vault door is often found ajar. No one dares look too long at the jackal-headed figure, for they know, when no one watches, it moves. And it remembers.